Hey there, it's Carolyn Peters from Kira Studios, and today I want to share an exercise with you that is from Art Pro Week. So Art Pro Week is an event that Marshall Vandorf and I hosted last week at Kira Studios. It's a 1-week program where we help artists figure out what being a professional means to them. This exercise is for you if you're ever feeling like you can't quite remember what your motivation was to become an artist to begin with, or if you need a visual reminder for who you are at your creative best. So what I want you to do is I want you to create your personal creativity crest, or like your personal coat of arms for your best creative self. So a coat of arms is like a symbol, a family symbol that symbolizes the values of a certain family. And I want you to do this for your creativity. So before you get started, I want you to think about a couple of things because it'll help you figure out what symbols to choose for your crest. So a question that you can ask is, what are your values? So in this regard, you just want to list anything that comes to mind, but you want to be really specific about these values. So for example, one of my personal values is my relationship to my family. So I would write that down and then I would elaborate and I would say, I value my family because when we just have time to be goofy with each other, it reminds me of who I truly am. So that's how specific I want you to be with listing your values. Then the second thing I want you to think about is your personality traits. How would you describe yourself to others? And also, how do others describe you? So if you're not quite sure, this is a great opportunity to email some friends and some family members whom you trust and ask them, hey, what are my personal superpowers? And just get some insight on things that you may overlook about yourself, but that are important to others. And of course, you don't want to forget your own ideas of who you are. And then the third thing I want you to journal on are what are your delights? Like, what are the things you adore and love in life? What are the things that always put a smile on your face and just make you happy? And like maybe those are even things that kind of made you weird when you were a little kid. So list anything that comes to mind there. So now that you've journaled some, go over your list, anything that you wrote, and circle the most important things, the things that just stand out to you as like, yeah, that really resonates right now. And then start thinking about what kind of symbols, what kind of colors, what kind of shapes can you use, what kind of imagery can you use to symbolize those qualities to you. And then you can either draw these things out by hand and arrange them around a crest, or you can do a collage. Like if you're not so good at drawing freehand stuff, just browse some magazines and clip the best images. Think about what color, like when you're at your creative best, what color comes to mind? Like what does it feel like to you? So you can paint, you can paste images, you can draw, you can clip words. So it's completely up to you. And then whenever you're satisfied with your creativity coat of arms, just paste it in a place where you'll see it every single day, just to give you that visual reminder. So I hope this is useful to you, and I would love to see some of your creations, and I'll see you next time.